Howdy, Possum Patty and the Soggy Bottom Bunch here. Oh, and I would love to welcome you to the 2,904th day of Just Journaling with Possum Patty. This channel started on December 8th, 2017. Well, there were some private videos for the family up before that, but the Just Journaling, yes, Just Journaling with Possum Patty started on December 8th, 2017. That's when my first, it was actually a sketchbook, but you know, sketchbooks, journals, all that, art journaling started on December 8th, 2017. Little bit of an anniversary coming up in a couple weeks. So during 2,904 days, I made 2,065 videos. So this is my 2,066th video. Yes, some Possum Patty statistics for you. I'm out of breath, I know. All I did was walk from the kitchen. Oh, short on oxygen today. Let me drink tea. Still a little hot. Let's keep it that way. Put the lid back on. I know that's not the lid to my very fun mug, but it works. It works. So I came in a few minutes ago and I just sat down. Man, I was tired. I'll tell you later. I was tired and I sat down and there were some crumbs on the table and I started playing. And I was like, something's wrong here. What's wrong? And then I realized you all were missing. Yes, you all were missing. So I turned the camera on to invite you all in. Yes, I did. Well, like I said, I was tired and somebody needs to pop by Soggy Bottom and tie me to that couch. Because my brain wants to do so many things that my body doesn't want to do. No. I decided that I needed to clean the floor on the bottom of my closet, walk-in closet. I don't know why, but even though the door is closed all the time, all the little dust bunnies go in there and multiply. Yes, they do. So I wanted to go in there and chase them all back out into the wild. Yeah, so I did that. But while I was in the closet, it's a long closet. It's not it's not a boutique. It's just a long closet, right? I said, oh, I should get rid of some of this stuff. And I filled 3 of those great big black garbage bags with clothes I know I'll never wear again. 3 bags full. And a bag of shoes, boots, and belts. I'm like, I'll never wear those shoes again. So I did that. And then Mr. Possum came in and said I had too much stuff on the shelf. So we took everything down and he started helping me do a few things. And it's not finished. He's like, why don't you take a break? I said, yeah, I need a break. So I sat down and had my lunch and then fell asleep on the couch. So that was my day. Yes. That was my day. So I'm not done with that project, but I did find all those old pictures that I want to go through. Most of them are still over in the other room, aren't they? Yes. So that was very exciting today. Mr. Possum helped and he took everything over to the recycling center and we found some stuff down in the basement that needed to go too. And yeah, I need to clean some stuff out of this house. Yes. Oh, I just did that organization of my journaling stuff. And I guess that got me in the mood that now I want to get rid of old clothes I'll never wear again. And Mr. Possum says, I have too many books. I said, you never have too many books. You never have too many books. No. All right. So, yeah, that's it. So I'm working on, of course, my Halloween houses still. I did a couple of things I'm going to show you and I have a couple more things I want to do. And I also have my Mermaid's Tale journal here and some other stuff. I don't know. It's just going to be another chat and journal and wherever this sesh leads to is fine with me. So why don't you come on along? I just went through the box of old photos. I found pictures of an old house that we had bought many, many years ago. And I'm going to put it, there's a lot of pictures. I have to pick a few. I picked these because they were autumn. And I want to put them on the journaling card. I was going to do something at the top, wasn't I? Oh, let me show you what I did here. I found these very low profile Velcro dots. And I put one there, and one there, and one there. Yes. Because somebody was asking me if I was going to attach those roofs down. And I was like, no, it's an envelope. It's a pocket. But yes, to keep them in place, looks a lot better this way. It works with the Velcro dots. And my card's going to go in here. I cut my paper down to size. You can see a little bit of the envelope right there. And that'll go inside. So I decided what needed to go on the back was journaling about the haunted house that we used to live in. And I found those pictures. I just did that. And Miss Stinky Winky Woos is in here. And my tea is getting cold already. So I put the Velcro dots on. And then I was like, oh, I didn't color in this roof. And this is a tree house. This is the tree house for the owls. So I got out the green. And I was like, oh, maybe I want to put some dark green on there. Didn't I have a dark green? Oh, I guess I had this color. I was going to do this because it's the top of the tree. And then, of course, I got an idea. And I went into the closet and got out the leaves. So I'm going to cut some of these. Cut them, let me see, how shall I cut them? And glue them on like this. I was thinking about sewing around the edge of this card and putting all kinds of things on it, but actually this envelope's a little tight and I don't want to make the card too fluffy. And then I won't be able to get it in the pocket there. So let's see. Oh, let's do 5 leaves. 5 is my magical number this year. I'll just put 5 leaves up there like that. Oh, how many days have I been working on this? Doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to use a little fabric tack and just glue these down. This one wants to stick to my finger. There we go. Okay. I don't think I could possibly do anything else to the outside. So we have to move on, let the paint dry, let the leaves dry. And I brought out my little tub that I keep my Velcro things in. These would have to go at the bottom. Maybe I'll take them out of this. This was a brand new package. Velcro crafting thin dots. Thin and clear. Thin and clear. Perfect for a journal page. Those go there. And then put the big things on the top. And I don't need any leaves right now, but I need to pick a house. So this was a very old house we bought, and then we found out it was haunted. And I think it was built, way back in the 1800s sometime, but it had all these little bits added on everywhere. This is actually the front porch. So this is the dining room. This is the laundry room and the bathroom. This was the bedroom upstairs. This was the sitting room upstairs porch, bedroom. And who's this? I think that's the guy from across the street. I don't know why I took a picture of him. I think I wanted a picture of the house and I didn't realize he was standing there. And this is like the old barns in New England. They used to attach the barns right to the house because there was so much snow. So you didn't have to walk out into the snow. You just went from your house right to the barn. There's a little covered doorway over there. I guess you can keep your wagon over there, but we actually built a deck right there. And this is what the front of the house looked like. Very plain on the front, so yeah, I don't know. It's just a crazy house. This is the other side. We had these big trees. We had to take one of these down. They were very old. They were over 200 years old. And I just remembered one day I was walking out down the driveway here to go to my car, and a squirrel fell out of the tree and landed on my head. Oh, I should journal about that. Yes. But it was haunted. There was a ghost that lived there. Oh, I need to do something to this. What can I do? What can I put on this side? Well, I did exactly what I said I wasn't going to do. I sewed paper and fabric and ribbon to the front of the card. I think this needs to get distressed. Wow, I haven't distressed a card in a long time. And I am getting ready to put fabric and this strip of houses to cover up the stitching on the back. And then I'm going to put the card on here. It only fits at an angle. So a little bit of it's going to get cut off. And I still have, I know I could put it this way, but I don't do that. Let's see. It'll be fine. I'll put it just like that and cut this edge off. And I still have a little space to journal down there. And then we'll see if it actually fits in the pocket after I did all that. And I said I wasn't going to do it. Put it down there. Put it down there. And I think I'll use glue stick for the fabric. Did you know I cannot stitch a straight line? I always go off. I don't know why. I'm going along fine. And then all of a sudden I notice, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's not quite right. And I try to get back on track. So if you look at the ribbon, I'm doing perfect. And then I go out, I go out, I go out. I'm like, I'm on a hedgehog. Go back in, go back in, go back in. I do it every time. I don't know why. And let's use a glue stick for the paper. I kind of like the color of this house against this other teal over here. That means I got to cut off that purple house. That's right. Oh, this is for fabric. Stay away from paper. Let's do a corner round. Oh no! It's the morning dove already. This cute little ribbon with the hedgehog and the fox and the squirrel is from the Dollar Tree. And that material I showed you, that's from the Dollar Tree too. And this paper is from the flea market. And this picture is from an old box of photos. Old box of photos. And I did rip it out of an album. Did you used to have those thick albums with the big plasticky covers and the spirals, and there's sticky paper, and you peel back a layer and you put it in and you put the layer back down on. Yeah, I decided I wanted to get all the photos out of those big heavy albums and just put them in, one of those photo boxes that comes from Michael's. And some of the albums I could get the pictures out, and some of the albums I couldn't get the pictures out. They were just stuck in there. And as you can see, a bit of the album came off on this one. Oh, I got glue on my picture. I might have to cut the sides just so it fits in the envelope. Like that. Okay, I'm gonna do a little journaling. The haunted house on Cheshire Street. Not long after moving, not long after moving in, I was walking out to my car in the driveway to go to work, and a squirrel fell out of that big old maple tree. Well, it landed right on my head. Well, my head broke his fall, yes, and he was a little dazed, but he got up and he ran away. So luckily I was walking by to break his fall so that he didn't get hurt. I am using StazOn MIDI, and this is Gothic Purple. And I probably got this at the flea market. Got it somewhere. I know I didn't buy it new. I should use one of those little spongy things, shouldn't I? Because I'm not getting much on the card. There we go. See, I haven't done this in so long, I forgot how to do it. So put some on the fabric. I think mostly this side needs it because it's white. So it needs something around the edge. There. How much better is that? See, we got the purple houses there. So I got the purple around the edge. I actually used purple thread only because that's what was in the sewing machine. So I used that. Well, I schmoed up this picture pretty good. That's okay. That's okay, but it's an old picture. It's circa 1986, I want to say. Almost 40 years ago. Okay, now I got this little piece of fabric. And I got this scrap from the trim there. And I left this here. Oh, somebody said there was a seam. Yes, this seam right here. Will that fit in that window or is it too small? Inquiring minds wanted to know. The smaller box of tissues, so I don't know if it's going to work. Let's see. Oh, I think we can make that work. It's a distinct possibility. Okay, so it's going this way. It's going this way, and this is going this way, but I have to flip it over to get it in there. And I have to trim it a little bit with a pencil. As it's hanging over the edge. And that's the top. So it goes this way. Look at that. Like a window on the world there. Yes, a window on the world. I know. Got a little thing there. That's okay. We'll cover that up with something. And the other day, when I was doing my Scrappy Fairy, doing her dress, I cut out these flowers, but then there was no room to use them, so I glued them on the gold background. And also the same with these two little scraps. And now I have this little scrap to add to that. Can you hear Mr. Possum yawning? So instead of throwing this in the waste bucket, in the trash can, in the dustbin, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to put it right there. And I just may put this across the top. There. Oops. There. Stay down. There. Adding bits and bobs and scripts and scraps in my tissue box. Journal. It's not really going to be anything. It's just here for my amusement. Yes, just here for my amusement. I took out a new pen. I need to mark it. Mark that it's new. Ooh, this lovely washi tape here. We add one more thing. Sometimes I do layer quite a bit. This washi tape was gifted to me, I think, by Kelly. I'm just going to put a little there and a little there, yeah. Like that. The moment of truth is coming up. I'm going to put a piece of this on my pen. So I know that this is the new one. Open the Velcro. Pop my journaling card in there. Does it fit? Oh yes, I just have to hold the edge up to get all that in there. It's pretty chunky. Yes, it is. It's pretty chunky. The threads can hang out if they would like. There. Okay, is that page finally done? I believe so. Yes, we can move on to something else. Do I have some crumbs for tomorrow? Well, when I was looking for a little scrappy fabric for my Scrappy Fabric Fairy, I saw this in the pile. I was like, oh, that's got to go right here. Yes, it does. Look at that. Got to go right here. And then I got to put something in there. I did take out a couple of pictures. Baby Possum and his little cousins there. They're both married and have kids. Yes, this is quite a while ago. Oh, we don't need any more pictures of the house, though. And I was like, oh, I'm going to put that right there. And I might do some journaling about that old picture. This will be memory keeping. And I was like, oh, I want to do a mermaid. I might do a diamond painting mermaid. Oh, and my advent calendars have arrived. Yes, more than one. More than one. So I've got to get my teapot or teacup or whatever I decide to do journal ready to go. I can't believe it's going to be the end of November. I've got to get ready for festive December. Yes, I do. So I'm just going to leave this stuff here. So thanks for coming along and happy junk journaling. Bye-bye.